Welcome back to another episode of Summit Life, everybody. It has been a while since we have posted, and in fact, I just looked, and it has been 60 days since we've posted.
Oh my gosh.
So I am 60 times apologizing to you guys right now, but life has been absolutely crazy, and we wanted to take this Sunday morning to film a video for you guys to give you some absolutely insanely huge news on a secret project that I've been working on, and to give you guys a little life update between the two of us, what we've been up to and where we've been. Today is Sunday morning, and we happen to have found ourselves with a little bit of free time, but we also realized last night we were talking, we have not driven the Gallardo or the Cayman in months, probably since we've last posted a video. So I'm going to go over, show the Cayman a little bit of love today, make sure it starts, get the fluids moving, get it warmed up, bring it over to the shop. Although it is a free Sunday morning, we actually have a car coming into our shop in a few hours that needs a ton of work done. We're actually gonna get started on it today. That just shows how busy we are. We're working on a Sunday.
Now I'll answer the questions that I have been getting constantly in my DMs on Instagram. Where the heck have we been? Are you dead? We have been very busy the last 2 months, but to give a little bit of background, last year, 2021, was one of our busiest years yet. With the mobile detailing business, the wrap business, and YouTube, we kind of burnt ourselves out, and we were like, you know what, we deserve a month off. So we took the month of January, we traveled a little bit, we enjoyed Clayton and Faith time. We just kind of like took a huge deep breath and just kind of decompressed. But now we're back at it. It's February. We're ready to go again.
Along with taking some absolutely necessary time off and time together, I have actually been working on a top secret project ever since last October, and it's been in the works ever since. I've been really top secret about it to make sure that when I do present it to you guys in the world, that it's underway and going, and it's almost a for sure thing, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys today. It has taken up a lot more time than I imagined, which is another reason why we haven't been posting. But I hope that me going live today with all this info and bringing the entire car community together will help fight this cause and bring more videos.
Cause? Okay, let's see if they're still there.
It's been a couple weeks since we checked on it.
Okay, I see yellow.
The Cayman is there.
Oh, good. They're both still there.
Good.
Oh, look at them. They look sad.
Okay, fingers crossed.
I know she'll start. I know.
It's been 2 months since it started.
Honestly, I feel like it's been since SEMA.
No, I drove it to a Cars and Coffee.
Oh,
okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh!
It's struggling.
Oh!
Sounds like a rotary.
It sounds cammed.
Yeah, it's a cam V8.
Look at all this smoke. Clayton, I don't think that's good.
The Cayman did start. It did not sound good.
It sounds
but I'm
cammed.
sure it will work itself out.
Okay, all right. Well, really quickly, I need to hear her start.
Well, it would have helped if our battery tender was plugged in. Wasn't plugged in.
Well, sorry folks, not today. I guess we should probably plug it in, especially if it's gonna sit for another 2 months.
No, we'll take this bad boy out.
There you go. Get her nice and charged up for next time. Well, how did she run? Kind of rough?
She's here. There's a few new issues from it just sitting. The fab speed valves aren't closing, so it was really loud. I'm sure it's something easy, like they're just stuck open. Maybe it's like corrosion, something. And my coolant temperature sensor is now broken. So I hope I didn't overheat.
Awesome.
So I don't know how warm my engine got.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This poor car. Well, at least it looks good.
That looks fantastic.
Quick update on Sal. He is as spunky and cute as ever. Aren't you, buddy?
If you guys didn't notice, we're actually wearing brand new SummitLife hoodies that we ordered a few months ago. We just haven't had time to let you guys know, but our site is updated. Check out in the link in the description below if you want to snag a hoodie. One of our best-selling products was our Adventure is Calling hat, which I suppose I should have one on, but I don't. So we decided to put that logo on a hoodie. These hoodies are great. They're dark blue, and Faith convinced me that if you guys buy one today, you get a free pair of my pink mountain socks with that purchase. So go ahead and check out our link. It's in the description below.
So even though it's a Sunday, we are still working. We have a brand new 2022 Veloster N getting dropped off in I think about 15 minutes, and it's coming in for a full front end PPF, full ceramic, and window tint, which kind of brings us to Clayton's big top secret project.
I think it's time to start unvulging this project to you guys. I've been so nervous to tell you because it's something brand new to me. I'm learning along the way. I feel kind of dumb when I talk about this stuff because it's not my expertise, but I'm going to try.
So you've been working on this since October, and it's something, like you said, you've literally never done this before. Like, I've never imagined you being a part of anything like political.
Who said it was political? You just spoiled it.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, so I've never done anything like this. I've actually, throughout my past, kind of ventured away from anything political. I think it's polarizing and all that. But I think the project that I'm working on is actually going to bring people together, especially the car community, especially here in Utah. And it has to do with the window tint laws. You guys know my history with window tinting here in the state of Utah, along with a lot of our Utah crew here in the state. We've had some encounters with the local Utah Highway Patrol, and it's been a little bit frustrating to say the least. I want to give you guys a little bit of history prelude to the project that I've been working on. Last year was kind of a crazy year, 2020 and 2021. I actually had a few run-ins with the Utah Highway Patrol myself. In fact, I got pulled over 6 times for window tint. I'm not advocating breaking the law. I just think window tint looks really, really good. And it happened to be on a car I rarely drive, which was the Cayman sitting outside. I got a little bit frustrated because I noticed that in the state of Utah, the front window tint law was 43% dark. The way window tint works is the percentage is how much light is allowed through. So 43% isn't very dark at all. And all of our surrounding states around Utah are darker. And I was kind of frustrated by that. I know James, the Stradman, he ripped all of his tint off of all of his cars so that way he wouldn't have any issue at all. And it got me thinking. I wondered if there was a way that we could change that. And I've also noticed that a lot of other states here in the US have been passing laws, kind of anti-car community laws. I know in LA, it's technically illegal to model your car at all, which kind of defeats the purpose of being a car enthusiast. And I thought it'd be so sick if I got the Utah car community together to fight against those restrictive car enthusiast laws and actually make Utah more of a car enthusiast safe haven where people can express themselves with their cars however they like. So last October, I actually started a nonprofit organization here in the state of Utah called the Utah Tint and Automotive Association. And our main goal is to try to keep the car enthusiast community free and thriving. And with a lot of help from my mom, huge shout out to my mom. She actually works for a politician in the Virginia area. She connected me with a few key people here in Utah, and I was able to sit down with a lobby firm. If you guys don't know what lobbyists are, they're basically the middleman between, say Clayton right here, a nobody, and the state senators and the governor of Utah. So I sat down with some lobbyists, went over my idea of trying to darken the window tint here in Utah. It's the first step. I just want to tackle one thing at a time, and they actually thought it was an amazing idea and got right behind me. Before I get any further in the story, if this sounds really intriguing to you and you want to stand behind this, I would love the Utah car community and the car community of all of the United States or the entire world to band together on this. I'm going to need as much help as possible. And to find out how you can help, which is actually very simple, just stick with me in this video. I'm going to explain in just a moment, or you can check out the link in the description below to go to utahtintassociation.com. But I think I hear my client rolling up right now, so let's take care of this really quick, and then I'll get on with the story.
So we've got the 2022 Veloster N. They just dropped it off. It's this really, really pretty red. It needs a wash, but we know how to do that. So it's getting a full front end PPF and expel. We're doing a full ceramic on the rest of the body, and it's getting some tint. We can't do all of that out here, so we're gonna pull it into the shop. Man, I kind of miss having a hatchback. Not gonna lie, Clayton.
This car looks sweet. These new ends are really cool.
We need a commuter car because now that we have been renting out the Tahoe on Turo, which has been doing really, really good.
Yeah, weirdly good.
We are driving to Salt Lake almost 3 times a week, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we need a commuter car. And I've been telling Clayton I'd really like another GTI.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but Faith used to have a 2012 GTI that we tuned and would wrap. That's where we learned a lot of wrapping on that car.
I miss that car.
That thing whipped. But we got a lot of work to do on this Veloster end, so I'm gonna finish my story. I am very excited to share with you the rest of the process of the things I've been doing behind the scenes and the things that are going to be happening just in the next 2 weeks alone. Now this process, all the political stuff is all new to me, so please forgive me if I get like a term wrong or the order wrong. So to continue, last fall I sat down with some lobbyists, told them my idea, and they got right behind it. They said this is probably very doable. They drafted up what's called a bill. Now what a bill is basically my idea for a law change or a new law. And in our bill, it's actually Bill SB 149 if you want to look it up on the Utah government website. In my bill, I propose that we change the front window tint law regulations from 43% to 35% with a 5% tolerance. Now what that means, why we added the tolerance, is because every manufacturer is a little bit different in the automotive tint world, and every police scanner is going to have a little bit of variance. So we just wanted to make sure somebody who put 35% window tint on their car and it measures say 32 when the cops measure it, it's still legal. So we drafted up this bill and my lobbyists went right to work. They hit the ground running. They went out and sat down with the police chief or the sergeant of the Utah Highway Patrol. We also sat down with a lot of senators. I found one senator in Utah. His name is Senator Dan McKay, and he is backing my bill. He thought it was a great idea. He enjoys cars himself. He has been a ton of help and I could not thank him enough. So last week, I actually presented this bill at the state capitol in front of what is called committee. Now, committee is the very first step in a bill's process through becoming a law. Now, that first step, there were, I think, 7 senators there. We talked about the bill a little bit. Utah Highway Patrol was there. They talked about their concerns, but said 35% was okay. They were going to agree with that. I presented my point of view from owning a business and having clients want 35%, and it passed with a unanimous yes vote in committee. That is the correct start to a bill. If we got no's in the committee, it would be shot down. We'd have to try again next year. So it's a great sign, and this is the furthest a tint bill has made it in the state of Utah. So just because it passed committee does not make it a law in the state of Utah. That is just the first step in many steps a bill has to go through in order to become law. Now I'm in the process of committee and the next step. So the next step is I actually have to go present this bill on, I believe, what is called the Senate floor. Once it does pass that stage, then it goes to the House floor. So we have the Senate and the House, and if it passes that, I believe there's one other review stage. If it gets a yes at that stage, then it goes in front of our governor, and if the governor also agrees, he will sign off on it, and our bill is now a law. Changing a law takes a lot of time and effort, and if you guys want to be part of this movement in keeping the Utah car community alive, help me spread the word, and if you can, donate at the link in the description, utahtintassociation.com.
I would like to make the first donation.
Oh, why thank you. Although we don't accept cash donations, it's okay, because this is my $20 anyway.
So this process is moving very quickly, and we are so excited to keep you guys in the loop. Man, I didn't know I would be marrying someone that's, you know, making history.
Yeah, who would have thought? I moved here 9 years ago with nothing, and
now you're changing laws.
I'm changing laws, or at least trying to.
Well, this is turning out to be a very progressive Sunday. We drove the Cayman, learned that it's still falling apart, learned that the Garrido is dead. We got the Veloster dropped off, and we're gonna be starting that ASAP because, you know,
there's a lot to do.
There is. And you guys are now up to date with our lives and are very aware of what's going on.
Nothing's in the dark anymore. I'm so excited for you guys to finally know and finally get involved in this process and in this movement. Again, check out the link in the description. If you can share, great. If you could donate, even better.
And if you want one of the hoodies, check out our website as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're gonna jumpstart on this Veloster, but it's been so nice to see you guys and catch up. We cannot wait to see you in the next video. We'll see you there.
Peace.